Yo, yo.
Yo, what's happening?
You in checking with me?
Yeah, so we hit.
You
Where?
heard me?
Oh, huh?
All right, that's what's up. I said
Yeah.
we
Might
here for the afternoon drive home.
afternoon afternoon commute.
Shoot. Yeah. We could call it the rush hour review or something.
And look, this is where the real conversations take place, man. When you on your way home from work.
We both working men, living life. We ain't got every day, all day to give you hour long podcasts, hour long lives, and so forth. So we're just trying to little something, communicate our thoughts to you while they're fresh on our mind. Because I have so many ideas or so many things that come across my mind throughout a given day, man. I forget more than I remember to write down.
You ain't lying. But you know what though? I would love to give more content. Uh, Support the channel. Hey, like, subscribe,
Yeah,
get active in them comments because the more you interact, the more you
yeah,
engage, the more it sends out the content to other people, and we can grow our audience. Help us grow. Let's get out there. Let's get active.
indeed. Any videos, anything y'all come across that make y'all go, what the hell? Send it to us because we'll break it down and we'll dissect it. And more often than not, if you got sense, we're probably gonna be on the same page about it. So
Yeah, maybe
we
not.
like that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna get into it, man. What really spurred me to go live right now was that I saw a video yesterday, and I wish I could remember who posted it, but basically it was what looked to be of a toddler's birthday party or some kind of gathering, and it was maybe about 8 or 9 kids in the video. Couldn't have been no more than 8. I would say 8 would be a safe bet for how young they were, 8 or younger, and they were all listening to a song by the rap artist Sexy Red,
Wow.
and they were dancing very. I don't want to use the word provocatively, but they were dancing inappropriate for little girls of that age. And
Yeah.
when I saw the video, it just spurred so many questions in my mind. And one of the things that came to my mind, sarcastically, but the more I think about it, very, it's justified. Where were the fathers? You know?
Hmm. That's a good question. I just snatched my little daughter up.
Yeah,
I just
exactly,
snatched my daughter
exactly, straight up. And like, there's no one size fits all. So if it don't apply, let it fly. If you're listening to this and you're going to go, well, not me, I'm not talking to you. But more often than not, when we see this kind of behavior, when we see these young women doing adult things, you know, being a little too sassy for their age, dressing a little too provocatively for their age, doing things that preteens have no business doing, I've noticed more often than not, the father is nowhere to be found.
up. Yeah,
And on top of that, it goes to the fact that a conversation me and you had on the live, I want to say about a month or two ago now, and we were talking about how much of it is the music and how much of it is the parenting when it comes down to the spell it seems to have on today's youth. Because my thing is this: how do these kids get access to this material? Especially at that age.
Mm, somebody ain't being watched over.
Exactly, exactly. And like I said, man, there's so many things that come to my mind. I go back to that Chris Rock skit years ago when they would talk about, the single mothers and, how just because you can do it don't mean it's supposed to be done, you know? Because
Yeah.
a lot of the built-in excuses will go along the lines of, hey, I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah. And I understand that things happen, but Why is this? Why is this a constant thing? You know, why are we willingly reproducing children and not trying to bring them into a prepared world? We know at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do to fully prepare for being a parent, but we gotta stop having children recklessly, because when we do that, we end up with situations like this, and then it's just a bunch of excuses. But my thing is this: if you were properly prepared, if you had thought these, if you had thought your actions out carefully before you made these decisions, it would have severely limited the chances of you being in the situations that you find yourself in where you feel like there's no right answer.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point. Let me get some. Let me do some talking. Let me do some talking. Hey, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Thank you.
First of all, to allow them to be doing that in general is disgusting. Second of all, to put that online on the internet is disgusting. There are perverts out here that look at that kind of stuff and they get off. You know what I mean? To bring that to an actual situation. I watched this movie yesterday called The Sound of Freedom, and pretty much what the movie is about, it's about sex trafficking, right? And it shows how these cartels were snatching up little kids and forcing them into being sex slaves, for lack of a better word. These children, 7, 6, 5 years old, right? And they're getting snatched up and forced into these positions that no human should ever be faced with, right? And
exactly, nonetheless a kid.
Nonetheless a child with no protection. People just doing whatever they want to do to them. Now let's circle that back around to parents posting their children online, especially their little girls, doing all type of provocative adult movements, singing adult lyrics with adult behaviors, right? How are you going to protect your child from being a target of one of these trafficking rings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like you're promoting your child to the trafficking ring. Say, here, I got one. You put them right online where your child is doing all this crap. They're looking for that. And then they're looking for easy targets, right? And it's just a dangerous thing, and we should be more mindful of the content of our children that we put online.
Yes.
You got sick people out there. No, you may not be thinking that way, but there is someone out there that's looking at that in an inappropriate way, and they're having, who God knows what kind of thoughts is going on. And man, bro, the movie made me cry, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, it made me cry, because all I could think about, man, was what if that was one of mine? Yeah. Yeah. And he just, my child is just wishing daddy was there to protect him and save him. But he has no safety, no shelter, and he or she is forced to do these things, or get beat, or oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. And I'll even play devil's advocate for a minute. But people say, "Oh well, that's far-fetched. That won't happen." For those who think that way, I'll say this: why even increase the chance of it happening? No matter how minimal a chance that may have of taking place, why would you even increase the odds of it happening? If you truly love your children and you truly want what's best for your children, why would you put them in any kind of situation where you increase their chances of becoming a victim of any kind of inhumane act? Right, 100%. Oh, and get this, there's a quote at the end of the movie, because mind you, this movie is based on a true story, right? Oh wow. It's about a man, a rogue agent, who was going out saving children. He quit his job to go out and go rogue and save children. But there's a quote at the end. Get this. It says, Americans are the highest consumers
of those type of activities. Not necessarily the ones that snatching them up, but the ones partaking in
their services.
those illicit acts
Yeah.
with minors and whatnot, man.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing to see, bro. And I would hate for
Well,
any
you know,
of our brothers to be snatched up.
well, you know, and it's unfortunate, but I can't really say that surprises me, you know, because when you say that, my mind goes to Jeffrey Epstein, you know, the rumors revolving around him and his death and, you know, the cover-up and all that stuff, or alleged cover-up, you know. And, you know, I remember, I'm going to show my age a little bit here, but I remember when, like, 2020 and, what was it, like, what was the other show? Anyway, I can't think of the other show, but 2020 was like really popular, and they would do like investigative journalism, and every once in a while they would have shows about like doctors and like prominent figures in America, like going overseas to engage in like underage sex acts.
Wow.
And my point behind mentioning that is that, you know, hey, it's not going to be the rough, gruff dude that you look at and go, oh no, let me protect my kid from him. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be the doctor, the lawyer, you know, the people who are just good at hiding their perverted secrets, you know? It's never the usual suspect per se. It's the person that you wouldn't think would do anything.
Quiet weirdo.
So,
Weirdo.
Yeah. So, you know, you really don't know who, or you know who is capable of what. So it just reinforces the fact that, you know, putting content like that online, it's just really just I don't want to cuss, man, but damn, that's a dumb idea, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Anyway, let us know what y'all think. If y'all just think, oh, y'all is tripping, man, you can do all that, ain't nothing ever gonna happen. Y'all just exaggerating and da. Put it down in the comments below. Let us know. Or if you agree with us and you think, you know, maybe we should be more mindful of the content we put out of our underage family members and how we portray them online. By the way, we want to hear from you. Comment down below. Get active in those comments. We read them all, and we can have it out right there too. And do a follow-up show if necessary. But yeah, do that and stay locked in. Like and subscribe. And thank you all for watching and viewing with us and hanging out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, your sound kind of messed on my end, but I got you there. I just want to add this, man. If I get a chance, I'm going to try to find that link again, and I would like to post it in the post it on the video, man, for people to see who haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Put it up there. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I do that when I get a
y'all.
moment, man. And what were we saying?
I was saying catch them on the next one.
All right. Peace and love.
Yo, peace, family.